Welcome to Sidecar Games. My name is Dustin, and today I am here with my good friends Kevin and Chris.
What's up?
We are playing some Bloodborne.
All right, I'm just gonna start running because that guy sees me, and I'm a fancy lady. We're gonna go fight Paarl.
Downstairs.
Down more.
Yep.
All right. All right. Chris is gonna navigate me because he remembers more.
Is there more in here that we did not explore?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Not much more.
Okay.
I think we got most of the items.
All right. Now where?
I'm trying to remember. Turn around.
Turn around.
You went too far downstairs.
Okay. So go up one level.
Up one level through the door. Don't get.
This door?
Yeah. Don't get hijacked by the witch.
I need I need to get some cardboard and just put it around my TV
And
so
go
that it doesn't...
through this area. Turn through that area. Past those guys through those bars, and there should be an opening in the wall. Other side. There you go.
Well done.
All right. And then...
Oh, I don't know if we got the church closed yet, Oz. I think we may have missed those.
The what?
The church closed.
I don't think so. All right.
What's up, bro, for you?
I'm assuming...
I had to make it, man. That's legit. Oh, he's going in with the Kirk hammer. He's doing it.
Oh,
he's doing doing it. He's
doing something.
He's lightning, so good thing we're not using the other one. Okay, he only 3-shots you. That's not bad.
All right. So I'm gonna try to do a couple without healing because we're low on health.
No, I agree with that. I agree.
All right.
You may want something faster.
I think that's our constant note for him, though.
I'm not gonna keep relying on...
You're never gonna stagger him, so this fight's gonna be much harder.
Okay. Here's the thing.
I mean, do what you want. I'm not going to say you can't beat this boss
when we get the Ligarius wheel...
Still downstairs.
When we get the wheel...
We're still going to tell you to use something faster.
Probably.
but this game is doable without that.
And I'm saying you can do it. It's just, you know...
left?
Yeah.
Alright.
Through the doors.
Alright, this is easy. I got this. This is a nice cakewalk. Alright.
Alright. What's your strat?
Don't die.
Okay, I like that strat. That's a good strat.
It's a good strat. Alright.
Kaiser said the sword mode is also very powerful. Try balancing how you use each mode. Trick weapons are all about something. Adaptability.
Did he? Oh
yeah, he hits.
Okay, here's a burst.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
That's not too... Oh, he's dead.
Alright.
Alright, we're figuring it out. We're forgetting it out.
Aqua says you can stagger him, just rush in. The closer you are to him, the less Paarl can do.
That's what I figured. I figured he was a...
I mean, that's kind of like every...
Straight for his legs, ignore his head and arms.
Oh, his back legs. Alright, so ride that butt.
Man skips leg day.
Too.
All right.
Oh. I'm just waiting for the one time that witch catches you and just slits your throat open.
Yep.
It's so brutal.
Yeah, we.
She got us once before and it didn't kill us, right?
No.
Hitting the front legs are key.
Hitting the front legs are key.
That's what Dark says.
All right. Hitting all the legs are key.
Nice. Man, I can't even see what's going on.
Well, he's fighting a giant electrical beast.
That is fair. You're hitting him. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, nice!
All right. So I got a little dash heavy there. By the way, when I level up, I know we want to get that sword, but before that, I need to bump my endurance like crazy.
All right.
I want to be able to have as much stamina as I can feasibly right now.
Okay.
I know we will have to level up everything else eventually, but right now, like, I did Vitality first. I'm kind of going for, like, resources before
what are you laughing at?
Strength.
all his plans are like the exact opposite of what we did in DS3.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get vitality and let's get stamina. I'm like, just dex it up, man. Just dex it up.
Straight damage.
Well, I started this playthrough that way, where I was like, I'm going to invest heavily in strength. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? There's what the reasonable man would do.
I think
and
vitality.
What the smart man would do, and they're the exact same thing.
I think vitality is probably the most important stat.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just survive hits.
Because like your weapons can do significant damage even without the scaling.
Well, yeah, because you can level them up.
Because you can level them up and stuff. Where
God, I can't even like see what's going on.
yeah, I don't know if locking on is. I mean, nah. Do you? That does a lot of damage when you're right underneath him.
I don't know if the plan is to just skip next to his head when he's exploding.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it once and it worked.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
Maybe just back out.
Yeah.
Just back out there.
There's no reason not to.
No. Other than I'm learning.
Well, yeah, but...
I mean, this is the first boss that we've ever...
The whole point of learning is to then go, well, that works or doesn't work. And
what was that?
This is the first boss we've come across that has wrecked us a couple times without us just dealing a ton of damage to it. Like, normally it's like, okay, the first time you do half of its health bar, and then the second time maybe you get cocky and you die immediately, and then the third time you win.
Bloodstar Beast was a little rough, I think, at first. Wasn't it? I don't know.
No, we haven't really had a problem with the boss yet.
Yeah.
Bloodstar Beast, we took a little... It was a little on the rough side, but we got there.
Yeah.
Well, really what happened is you then switched to a different weapon, and then you just, like, bodied him.
Oh, that's right. That's... Oh, no, we put fire on our weapon and two-shot it.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
See, you don't need to go that
you can
far,
actually see
so
the
it's
whole
like...
orb.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're fine.
Are you iframing that, or are you in a place that doesn't get hit by that?
I don't think he got hit by it.
Okay.
Because he ran out?
God, he, like, moves as soon as I get in.
Heal. Take this moment to heal.
Not yet.
He's waiting on the heal.
Oh, that's right. He's waiting on the healing. My bad.
Like, I want to learn his moves first, because I only have 36 health vials.
Yeah.
Before I have to go, like, farm again, so it's going to be a little rough. Like, this isn't going to be, like, as, streamlined of a boss rush, because I'm being very conservative with my heals, you know?
Yeah, normally you'd come in there with your 100 heals.
Yeah,
pop them all.
Yeah, when you say, like, oh, like, this is going to be a little bit rougher, it's going to be rougher because I'm low on resources.
Excuse me.
So right now, it's just learning the pacing, being calm, having a good time. That's what I'm all about, man.
Jenna gets mad at me when I say excuse me when I sneeze. She's like, no one does that.
Who cares?
And I'm like, I feel like everyone does that.
Well.
That does a lot of damage to you.
Yeah, those guys hit like trucks.
Well, here's the thing.
No healing.
We're still not healing.
Here's the thing. Never get hit.
Parry its face, Kevin. Just for me.
Aqua says Paarl does more damage to the camera than you.
Oh, gosh. That is true with these.
These bigger guys?
These bigger guys.
I healed.
Oh, you did heal.
Was that a panic heal?
No. I just want to learn a little bit more.
Oh, you... Yeah.
I felt like I could learn a little bit more, but I got caught.
The second you said, I feel like I can learn a little bit more, you went for an attack, and he's like, oh, burst effect. And you're like, oh. Trade places.
Just, yeah, cling to the edge. Okay.
There's no clinging in his ass.
I think you gotta go for, like, the one and done. Hit him once and then be ready for his counter.
Well, he was ready for my counter.
Depending on what you're using, again, this boss has like a pretty low stagger rate.
So
and, like,
hit him more than once is good.
If you can drop him, you just kill him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, all you have to do is get to his stagger point. Because he's staggered for, like, the whole rest of the round.
Really?
Yeah. That's literally how I beat this guy, is, like, I ran at him and hit him a few times, and he fell, and I was like, oh, is he not getting back up?
Okay. So I'm assuming Tantris is not a good play. So...
I would, yeah, Sockleaver, he's a beast. It
Is he a
attacks
beast?
faster. I would assume he's a beast.
I don't know.
But usually beasts are hairy. He's more like a skeleton demon that has electricity sparks.
Skeleton beast.
I mean, if this was a tabletop RPG, you'd have to use blunt weapons.
Which would be Kurt Hammer.
Which would be Kirkhammer on him. That's fair.
Yeah.
Or the Tontiff.
The Tantris,
Yeah.
The Tantris.
Maces, clubs.
Alright, I just want to see what the Saw Cleaver does here.
Oh, Agwood says he's either a beast or a kin, and he's certainly not kin. It's a fair point.
All right. So there are only 2 designations in this game.
That's good.
That was so close. That's wicked awesome. Look at
See, he actually has some cool attacks. The, like, explosion and the, like...
Oh, God.
Dark is saying that there is a armor set you can buy for Insight that gives you resist. It's up to you. And what up, Bane?
How's it going, Bane?
What's up, Bane? I'm perpetually invisible fourth member. You bring it up every time.
Yeah. He's proud of that. Monster Hunter.
Dude, I still want to play Monster Hunter. I'm so jealous of you.
Why don't you play it?
Every time I see you, your notifications on Twitch that you're going into the Monster Hunter world, I'm like, oh, it could be me.
Why isn't it?
Why
you?
isn't
Still
it me?
could be you.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you.
Like, the
Do
only
you have a
one
restraining order against Monster Hunter?
I just conned Jenna into playing, I lost it. Divinity Original Sin.
Oh,
So
Divinity?
I'm not taking my chances with Monster Hunter right now.
What's Divinity
That's
Original
for
Sin?
later. It's a really, really good cooperative kind of tabletop-y RPG.
Ooh.
It's a video game.
Yeah, it's an RPG, and it's a great one. And there's 2 of them. Are you playing 1 or 2?
Playing 1 right now. I was hoping to con you guys into playing 2.
I'll play 2.
All right.
I own it. I own both.
Friggin' A!
2's great. You can become undead.
PC or PS4?
Ooh, PC.
PC, okay.
Welcome to
My only thing is,
Sidecar
like,
Games, where I spent a whole hour on a boss.
It doesn't stop me from playing it on
That's
PS.
how life goes, man.
I
You
could
gotta
play it
chill
on
out.
PS3.
This might be the whole 2-hour sesh.
That's all right.
That's all right.
All right.
We're now talking about Divinity. You're dead to us.
We're in the first 20 minutes, man.
All right.
You're fine.
No, I know. I just haven't had to do this on show, and I get that. You're right. You get that panic session of like,
Yeah, man.
oh god.
First boss fight, man.
I told you, man. It's very different playing on stream.
Yeah, and I do want to beat all these bosses on my lonesome. At least,
Yeah.
kind of like we did on Dark Souls, where it's like
DLC. Ask people.
DLC co-op. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because some of the DLC bosses are monsters.
Although I will say, Lady Maria is mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you already know what the boss's name is, but all right.
Everyone knows who Lady Maria is.
I don't
Not
even
me.
know who that is.
No, I do.
Spoilers.
Also, chat would not stop talking about her when we fought Frida. So that's how I know the name.
All right. I'm gonna give you a note that you gave me all the time. You are spamming the dodge button.
I am. Because I don't know what to do yet.
Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, that's...
Oh god.
You dodged through it. I think he is using
You
iframes.
can
to get
iframe
this.
it.
Yeah.
There it
Nice.
is, there
do
it
this.
is.
Do this. Can you riposte? Or can you...
Definitely can.
Keep hitting his limbs.
He's gonna run away because he needs to charge back up.
Okay, hit him
Like,
before he charges.
just keep hitting him. Like,
Come on, Kevy.
his attacks are like junk now.
Oh, this
So he's
corner
charged
is
back
nice.
up.
I like this corner a lot. this is so hot, Kev.
And he's
oh,
down
it's so
again.
hot. Keep hitting his
hitting.
limbs. Keep hitting his limbs. Limbs.
Hit him!
Limbs, Kevy.
I'm below him.
Yeah, he's stuck in his.
Oh,
stomach.
you don't have any. You didn't have any stam either. Oh gosh. Oh man, that electricity goes everywhere.
Now, how cool is it?
Get out, get out, get out.
Get out.
You're right. Calm down.
Fuck!
That was great.
That was
Now
good,
you
dude.
understand.
See? You switched to a good weapon, and now life is good.
You got bodied by the lock-on.
I got bodied by the fucking world just ending.
Well, you got bodied by the no, you got bodied by the lock-on because you didn't. He was in that sun phase for way too long, and you never got to hit.
I think.
What's up?
Dustin called this a better weapon, and people are
Then the Kirk hammer?
and they're like, it's not a better weapon. It's just better for this boss.
No, I know. Trust me, I watched someone no damage, no roll. What's the mitter? No damage, no roll, no block, no armor.
Wow.
With like a giant weapon.
Yeah. Alright, see you in a bit, babe.
Those.
He'll be back for Half-Life.
Hey,
Hey, we're gonna beat that game tonight.
Half-Life is
we
being beaten.
may. Dude,
Look at him.
God, he looks so awesome just chilling over there.
so cool.
Have we ever seen a boss through the fog wall like this?
No.
This is the first like open area. Can you I guess it doesn't work that way in this game.
What's that about?
Well, in like
Just
Dark
shoot him
Souls,
from
you
up here?
can't because in Dark Souls you have a bow. that
Oh, you could
aim.
kill him? Oh, that's fair.
But it doesn't. Range doesn't work that way in this game.
Alright. I believe you got him in a corner. The corner is like legit for him.
No
you got-
stam.
Well, watch out. Oh, God. Okay.
I thought I was far enough out.
So
Okay.
apparently the shock blast goes to the tip of his tail.
Okay.
So that's how you judge your distance.
Okay.
Because they're.
This isn't
fleshy
Gonark.
and-
Did you see the... Okay, well, we can talk about this later. But
What?
Gonark is...
What's Gonark?
Gonark is the boss that we're fighting in Half-Life right now.
Ah. Oh yeah.
We were told that
Shoot the balls.
it was literally... the design concept was literally someone came in and was like, we should just put a bunch of testicles on a spider or something like that. And they just made that into a boss fight.
Essentially, it's a
Also,
crab head. I think I pointed that out. I was like, it's a crab head with testicles.
Well, and in the YouTube comments, I pointed out this is exactly how we got Will Smith's Wild Wild West.
Creepy
I want
spiders?
spiders. They're the fiercest hunters
Yeah,
in the
they
insect
are.
kingdom.
I'm aware.
They're not insects, but you know.
Yeah. Superman really should have fought spiders, but
And polar bears.
too bad he's too busy
'Cause
crying
they're the
about his
fiercest.
mom.
They're the fiercest hunters in the animal kingdom.
Very nice.
I think that's your best bet, man.
You're getting better at it.
He has some recovery frames after that attack, and you
Yeah,
can
I mean, if you
wail
can
on
get
him.
it while you're in there.
Still think it'd be better if you weren't focused on his head, though.
Fuck. I tried to heal. My mistake. My bad.
Also a hint, you can toggle your lock on with the right stick if you're targeting him.
Well, yeah.
Well, you can change
You can chain. Wait.
where you're locked onto.
What?
That's what Oz is saying.
Wait, you can toggle your lock on.
with the right stick if you're targeting him, hitting his head.
Alright.
Yeah, only large bosses have multiple lock-ons.
Oh, really? Oh my god. It's only his head and his butt, though.
Yeah, that's better than what it was.
You're only facing him there.
No, it's probably only his head and his ass.
Okay.
Well, it's his center and his head.
I still appreciate that, though.
Yeah, I do too.
Nice, Kev.
Oh, Damien, you were here with Neo.
Oh, hey!
He's the one that broke the internet.
Yeah, that's right. You broke our internet. Good times. Yeah, we're playing through Bloodborne.
Don't break your internet. We're not online, but we are streaming. So.
We're technically online.
Are we online right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Friggin' A. Friggin' A. Alright.
So what level's your character in Bloodborne, Damien? Is it 5,347? No idea where that number came from. Usually I just say 15.
15 would not be very high.
It would not be.
And he's clearly not 15.
15 million.
Now these boss runs, I'll tell you what, they are short.
Hey, it helps you not waste healing potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still
Going through them?
rocking what I have. Yeah.
Never played this game. This game's great.
This game's really fun.
It's kind of an interesting thing. Like, a lot of people played the Dark Souls series on the PC, but when Bloodborne came out, they didn't have a PS4 to play it.
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah, hopefully...
I can see why people wouldn't play this game.
That's like the one thing where I'm like, hopefully Shadows is not Bloodborne, because then like a whole like cross-section of the community won't be like screwed out of it.
Oh, Shadows die twice?
Yeah.
Find out.
I mean, their last game was on PC, so I don't see why their new one wouldn't be.
Usually their PC ports are a little rough, but then the community comes in and fixes it like immediately.
I mean, their speedrunning rules for DS3 are like built for PC.
Too late.
It was a nice try.
A little too early.
I only played Neo and that's my life. Hell yeah.
Real talk though, like he tweeted me like his latest character or something like that, like an image of it, and it was like just this shining golden god. I was like, that's sick. That's badass.
God, I have not fight anyone without a lock-on in this game.
Yeah, it's hard.
Are the soda frames for the roll different? Do you think?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, so I think the iframes are the very beginning of the roll,
Oh, you think? Not the end?
not the end.
I think it has longer iframes too.
That makes sense.
The roll does, or the quick step?
The roll.
When does the remaster release?
May?
Alright,
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. They couldn't have timed it at a better time.
You mean because you're going to go on a bunch of trips?
Because I'm going to go on a bunch of trips in the last part of the year, and I'm going to have Dark Souls with me the entire time. It's
I like how you
amazing.
called it the last part of the year.
May's like
It's fair.
It's
early in the year, dude.
the 5th month of the year.
Well, no, I'm going in the later part of the year, so as long as it's in May, I'm fine.
Oh, okay. I thought you... Because I thought you were taking a bunch
Well,
of
and
trips.
we're gonna
in May.
do like
I'm going to do...
I want to do a
Do I
weekend.
have a trip in May?
when Remaster
No, I don't.
comes
I
out.
have a trip in June, trip in August.
Okay.
Actually, trip in July, trip
I
in
think you
August.
had work in May.
Hmm?
I thought you had to go up to like Canada in May.
No, Canada's August, I think.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna be honest. I only pay attention about like
Half of what I say.
if.
If that.
Here we go. I'm gonna find what works for me.
You do you, man.
What works for me is not what's going to work for me.
I was actually thinking, before I knew that this was coming out and I could play this, or play Dark Souls 1, I was thinking of doing a retro business trip.
Yeah.
So I just have my Game Boy Micro on the plane, and then I bring the classic SNES
Dude,
to
you've
the
loved
for the
that.
hotel.
That game, you've gotten so much use out of that Game Boy Micro.
I love that Game Boy Micro. That's like my favorite system of all time.
You've had that for years.
I have had it for years. I sold it. I bought it back.
So I played Minute over the weekend.
You play what?
Minute.
What is that?
It's a adventure game, but it's kind of more like a puzzle game. So the whole premise is you only have a minute, and then your character dies.
Is it a roguelike?
No. Well, no. Because then he respawns immediately, and then you have to, like, anything you've collected over that minute, you keep. And so it's like trying to figure out how to get from point A to point B
in a minute,
and collecting things to then solve essentially puzzles. It's almost like Zelda in that aspect of like progression puzzles.
Is it level based?
No. What do you mean?
Like, you say these puzzles. If you complete a puzzle in a minute, do you do the same puzzle over again at the end of the minute?
Generally, like a puzzle, at the end of a puzzle, you'll get an item, and then you don't need to go back. If that makes sense.
So the whole, is there a map? Like, there's like multiple places you can go?
Yes. Okay. I mean, it's
the entire
like
map
a Zelda map.
Only takes you 1 minute to go from one side to the other.
Oh, there's checkpoints. Like, there's different places you can end up spawning.
Okay. I like that a lot. That's like how I play DS3.
I would recommend you play it. It's so much fun. It's only like an hour long.
It's only the whole game's only an hour long?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Like,
Steam, obviously.
Yeah. I think it's actually on PlayStation.
Trophies.
Talk with you again.
Tell me more.
Like, I think you could beat the whole game in like 20 minutes or something like that. Like, if you knew what you were doing.
Yeah. Oh, Steam backlog. Oh, yeah. I made a folder on my Steam that just says games I'm not going to finish.
I have over 300 games on Steam. I have definitely not beat all 300 of those games.
What gets me is when they put like an entire series up for like $5.
Oh, and I buy it.
And I'm like, I'm going to spend $50 on 10 different series. Even though I'm never going to play these games.
You can come back to Paarl later if you want.
I can.
Just a reminder. What are you saying?
God of War,
God of War, Dad of War comes out in a week and a half.
I know. You guys excited? You want to play it?
Oh, I'm going to play it. I'm going to pick it up on Friday.
We need to get you a streaming setup at your place, Chris.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I need to run hardwires into my room.
Are you not hardwired?
Nope.
Really?
I can. It's easy. It's in the room next door.
I figured your brother had like hardwired that entire house by the time he left.
No, I hardwired my old room, and then
you got
switched rooms. So I just need to basically cut it through the wall.
I gotcha. That's easy.
Oh, it's super easy.
We did that here. Our bedroom was hardwired, and I'm like, why do I need hardwire in the bedroom?
Yeah.
So I just ran it through this wall.
But.
And then I'm gonna drill a hole through that wall to get my PS4 in the living room hardwired.
But yeah, I've been looking up like mics and stuff. I probably won't do a video camera.
Yeah.
You don't need to do it.
No, but I've been looking at mics and stuff, so it's probably within a month, I would say.
What is
be up and streaming?
Make like an Illustrator version of you and just animate it to like go like this in the corner the entire time.
Just slowly drink.
Kevin, you're doing really good for not having stunned him yet.
Yeah, he's a big boy now.
Nice! Yes!
He's mine.
Not if you run away like that.
I can take him in this phase.
A little too early. All right, that's fine. That's fine. You're good. You're good.
Well, I'm trying to back out.
We are out of potions now.
He's away.
Nice. God, it's so painfully slow. He was trying to stun him and. Okay.
All right. I think
you were close.
Potion-wise, I have one more run, I think.
Okay.
Is this like the Abyss Watchers were to Dustin?
No. That was like 3 weeks worth of content.
Yeah.
The Abyss Watchers.
This is.
We'll get there though.
And then we gave up and left.
Real talk. I think this is the strategy. I think this weapon, it has the vertical reach I need, It does plenty of damage. It staggers him eventually, not quite as quickly.
Hey, like I said, this is all you, man.
Yeah, and I'm actually feeling really comfortable with it. The quick weapon was not the way to go. I wish I stuck to my guns and played this.
You got
a little
one in
longer.
the barrel?
I don't have anything in the barrel.
Ooh.
What do I got to do? What do I got to do?
in the
I'll get
barrel?
you there. I'll get you there.
I can tell
We're
you.
reading-
I can tell you a really fascinating story about analyzing data. I can do that for
Done.
you.
Oh, about fonts.
Well, Kaiser said if there isn't Abyss Watchers of Bloodborne, Dustin has to come up with a random cool story that matches the love of Den. But yeah, if you got like an hour or something, you should pick up Minute. It's fun.
All right,
Yeah, I'll do that.
one more run.
I'm also. I have a lot of projects going on right now. Like as far as gaming, like I'm trying to work my way through the entire Star Wars pantheon of video games.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. So
What are you playing right now?
Right now, I'm playing Dark Forces 1,
Ooh, great game.
and I'm almost done with
Nice.
that. And then I don't think I'm gonna go to Dark Forces 2 quite yet. I think I might do.
Switch over to Jedi Academy
I was gonna do Rebel Assault
or Jedi Knight.
next.
Which one's the one with Kyle Katarn?
That is.
Now, are we
Kyle Katarn
saying-
is Dark Forces.
Question:
isn't
Are we
Okay.
saying every?
Kyle Katarn is like all the Jedi Apprentice games.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like
Are we
a
talking
character.
every Star Wars game? We gonna include like rogue commanders or whatever, where you're playing as like stormtroopers?
Any
Dude, I'll
game
play.
I
I'll
can
play
get
Super Bombad
on.
Racer with you.
I'm gonna start with all the PC games
Uh-huh.
because I'm not gonna invest a bunch of money if I'm not gonna go through with it, and then
Right.
I'm gonna switch over to all the Star Wars, Super Star Wars, which I already own a couple of those, which are on PS4, I think, and then Rogue Squadron on N64. Gotta do Shadows on N64.
Oh, you like hit him out of his like burst attack.
Yep.
That was close.
So
I'm surprised he's not stunned yet. You hit him a lot.
So Battlefield or Battlefront 2?
Battle. There's not. Yeah,
There's a story in 2.
What's that?
There is a campaign.
I
in
know
2.
there is a campaign in 2, so I might do the story on
And
2.
It's pretty terrible, but it's you know, it's
baby.
serviceable.
I'm gonna finish it off with the Star Wars Knights
How did
of the Old Republic.
that not hit him?
Oh, we also doing the Lego Star Wars games.
Oh, I'll play that with you. Do you want to
Hell
play
yeah,
it with
I
me?
love
All
Lego
right.
Star Wars.
You
Give
want to
me?
you want to get me to help me get the plats?
Super Bombad.
Heck yeah! Oh my gosh,
Super Bombad Racer.
dude, I gotta beat. Okay,
What, pod
are we
racing?
ready for this?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a pod racing stream where we type in the code so that each N64 controller is one of the arms of the pod racer, and I'm gonna tape dowels to the controllers like I did when I was a kid, and we're gonna do this.
Are you gonna start the game by going? Now this is pod racing.
This is pod racing. Yes. Yeah, that was my jam.
All right,
man.
guys.
That game is so good. I'm
So
sorry.
that-
That was like the best racing game.
Oh, we're
ever.
going in with 3 health.
Well, the last run I had 6 health,
Yeah.
and I used 3, so I'm like, I could do one more.
All right, whatever, man.
All right. We're literally using all our vials.
That's all right.
That's a lot of games to play through, man.
I know.
Star Wars games are not like. I mean, and then you got to include the Knights of the Old Republic, which are just.
See, the thing is, though, I've
Infinity
never,
long.
I never played Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, they're great.
I know they're good, and like this is my penitence. Like I'm gonna play all the Star Wars games, and then I'm gonna play Knights of the Old Republic. I'm also thinking if I like sift through the dregs of the Star Wars games, that I'll really appreciate the Knights games once I get to it.
We're gonna play the Clone Wars games that like released on the Xbox 360.
The cartoon ones.
No, the like Episode 2 Clone Wars, like horrible game.
Oh,
It
dude,
like
okay.
came with the Xbox 360. It
A
was
forgotten,
awful.
a forgotten Star Wars game.
Whoa! All right. Well, that's the last boss run for Paarl, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually really enjoying this boss now.
Hey, it's 8 o'clock.
No,
Yeah.
we'll get some
Get some health.
get some health, and we'll come back.
All right.
Forgotten Star Wars game, Jedi Power Battles for the PS1.
So
Oh,
it's just gonna be
great.
like
That's
probably
super
one
fun.
episode.
Yeah, I'll
on
edit
YouTube?
together.
Yeah.
I'll figure out something to post this
All right.
week.
You're gonna edit out all the Star Wars talk?
Heck no.
No, leave this. This is the gold right here.
I'm gonna cut everything else out and just put this.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna go grind for some health. I think I got this.
I believe in you. If I'm gonna be honest, I stopped watching you play because we were
That's
talking
fine.
Star Wars.
No, that's fine, dude. That's how I did half of Dark Souls 3 with Dustin. I just stared at myself and then talked to myself. All right,
Dude, I love Obsidian. I've loved Obsidian for a long time. They make really good, like,
Obsidian,
sequels to
yeah,
games.
Obsidian takes other people's games and makes it better.
what was the...
You're selling.
all right. Is there anything else I can sell really quickly?
Was it Dungeon? No, that's not what I was thinking of.
Just to speed this process up a little bit.
There's not a lot you can sell. Yeah, you're good.
I want to have a conversation about games that are sadly not present anymore.
What do you mean?
Like Knights of the Old Republic. Why didn't that get a game?
Boss.
In
Mass Effect 3
two
or Mass
genera-
Effect became super popular.
I know, but that was... There was the rumor when that game came out that was like the screen test for
I
new Star
kinda
Wars game.
believe it.
I believed it at the time.
And then Mass Effect
And then got too
did
big. And
so
then,
well that
I
they
mean,
were like,
come on, Mass Effect 1 was a really good game.
Yeah, all the Mass Effects were, and then Andromeda came out.
I still haven't beaten 3.
What is the
You don't need
Kirkhammer
to.
L2? I honestly forgot what the Kirkhammer's L2 was.
Isn't
Thank
it
you
the
for
charge
pointing that out.
attack?
No, that's the R2.
Oh, wow.
What is the L2?
Oh, that's a switch attack, isn't it?
No. No. Well, that could sweep his legs.
It would.
Yeah.
I think the recovery on that is a lot less, too. Because you don't have to, like,
Good
take
point.
the time to pick up your
Burr,
hammer.
thank you. I that's the thing. I completely have forgotten about L2 attacks because I'm used to that being my gun.
Kevin,
Right.
Kev, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Spam L2 for me for a second. Okay, spam R1. R1 is faster,
Yep.
But L2, I think,
but that
has,
probably does more damage.
also probably has better stagger.
Oh.
Definitely more spread too. He said just hit it twice.
Yeah, because you don't want that swing down.
God, I love the transition attack on that weapon. It's so hot.
Has anyone played Dungeon Dice Monsters for the GBA?
Dungeon Dice Monsters, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, right?
Is that the Yu-Gi-Oh game?
I think so.
Damn it.
I could be wrong.
It's funny every time.
There was like 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh that had Dungeon Dice Monsters.
I
Do you
remember that. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! What a weird.
Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh games for the GBA were great. I love those games.
I love the animes that had nothing to do with the actual card game, in any way, shape, or form.
What's that?
Oh! Did you see that?
Wrecked him?
Yeah, he stun locked him to death.
Nice.
No, it deals more damage over time, or it did on this guy.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm okay with that. Just reset it.
Oh, Kaiser says, "Yep, Yu-Gi-Oh."
Yeah. No, it's a good game.
So, the first attack I did
The
against
mechanics
that guy
are a little funky. But
did like no damage. Second attack did no damage. Third attack did no damage. Fourth attack took out like half his health bar.
Well, because he was blocking,
Ah, so cool.
and you broke his block,
That's so cool.
just like any other boss in
All right.
Staggers, man.
Well, I'm learning.
gosh, I love the GBA. I want to go play Sword of Mana right now.
All right, see ya.
All right. Have a fun time. We'll just do
We
the
didn't,
show ourselves.
we didn't want you here anyways.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh gosh, nicely done.
You got a little
that was
scared there?
timed perfectly. That wasn't timed.
Yeah, his jump was definitely gonna beat you. Not that matters. He heals like half his health back.
That's true. Look at that. We got
All right.
5 vials. We got 6.
Those trolls are
All right,
great.
let's go to
That we had
Paarl.
before.
No.
Those trolls are great for.
Yeah.
Getting vials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I farm, I usually just like hit up those 2 guys, hit up like the one up here, and then Actually, I need to just do that, and then let something kill me.
There are actual Yu-Gi-Oh card sets that have value.
Every card game has value. I mean, Pokemon cards still probably have some value.
I'm sure the original 150 definitely are still worth something now if you have a full set. And like the actual, like first edition of those cards.
The Pokemon card game was actually a lot of fun.
It's really fun.
Like, no one ever played it?
I went through a phase in college.
I preferred Yu-Gi-Oh to the Pokemon trading card game.
Yu-Gi-Oh is a better card game. I would agree with you.
As long as you play competition rules and don't have some of the shenanigans-y trap cards. It's like, oh, you just destroyed every one of my minions on the board.
Oh,
Black
damn.
hole or wormhole.
That
or...
works
Like
out
it
well.
was like it wasn't Rengeki. That's .hack. What was it called? Rengeki. I'm also playing through that slowly.
Oh god, that game is so long.
So long, so good.
There's so much grinding in that game.
Oh, did I already kill this guy?
Yes.
Really?
Well, it's just a lot of like, go here, now go here, and it's just a lot of load screens.
That's fair.
Yes, the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color was my jam.
I have that still.
Well,
Oh, that's what I wanted.
rip.
It's just killing. You do know charged a lot of the extra summoning rules. Oh, I
They
didn't get-
changed a lot of the extra symbols.
I was like,
I
in this
actually
game?
I have Are you talking about the actual card game?
Probably.
The most recent I think the most recent deck set that I was playing was the Nordic deck.
That was...
So you have Thor, you have Odin, you have
Yeah, that was way after. I mean, I played in like middle school.
They did some weird stuff with like crazy summoning.
They did a lot of like weird summoning. Like there was just like multi-summoning and all that junk. There's like 16 different special summons.
Yeah.
13?
Have you tried to go back and watch Yu-Gi-Oh again?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. It's so funny.
Well, after a while,
Oh, it
you're
has
like,
nothing to do with the card game.
no.
It's complete like
no. Well, every card game is won by like, oh, I played the Dark Magician, hence I win now.
Or my favorite was I use this ability with Karibo that makes it
The
infinite
ultimate
on-
defense? Yeah.
And you're like, wait a minute. It was like watching children play Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're like, oh, well, I do this and I win. You're like, that's not how rules work.
So like, Pokemon the Game Boy game was the first iteration of Pokemon, right? And then it became a TV show and a trading card game.
Probably.
Yeah. So what? How did Yu-Gi-Oh go? Was it
I
anime
bet you
first
the
and then the
card
card
game
game?
was there
The card
first.
game was there
Yeah.
first. Okay. I would feel bad for the person who's like, all right, we have a show about a trading card game. Now make the rules, and you're like, how?
Or
You have like a million different fusion abilities. It's
There
like
was-
every card has a fusion ability. How do you do
There
this?
was the great, I fused my undead mammoth with your blue eyes white dragon.
And it kills it?
And it somehow
Yeah,
kills it,
yeah.
and you're like, what?
Uh,
That doesn't make any sense. Why would that be a thing?
but when I was a kid, I was like, oh no!
Oh, yeah! You were so on board.
It's like baller plays, man.
Oh, dude, we missed out when Twitch was
There we go.
streaming Yu-Gi-Oh!
Twitch was streaming Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Like one of the
Like-
PS2 games or something, or
No, the anime.
Oh,
It was Twitch plays, and there's just streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! And everyone would
Kind of like
watch
they
it.
did with Bob Ross.
I mean, Bob Ross is still a thing. It's
oh,
just
it
a
was
channel.
it was the manga. The
Sorry,
manga
guys. Sorry, guys
manga
are just
was
watching me grind.
the manga was super weird. He
I
literally
never-
just like straight murdered people.
Really?
Yeah, like the first couple books of the manga like wasn't even about the game. He was
Oh.
just the game god and was like, "All right, you're a shitty person. Play this game with me, and if you lose, I kill you."
Dude, I
my
should
God.
read that. That sounds awesome. Although, I did just find out that Dragon Ball Super has like 60 episodes dubbed in English, and I'm like, well, my life's over. Also, the second season of whatchamacallit came out on Netflix.
What's that?
All right, we're in the positives.
The one about the kids.
Whatchamacallit doesn't Stranger Things?
Lemony Snickets.
Oh, seriously,
Did you
what
like the
version
first one?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man.
Really?
I
Yeah.
loved those books. I grew up on those
But how
books.
did you watch the Netflix?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, sorry, no timing.
Yeah, well, you said you didn't like him. I liked him.
I got through most of the first season, and I just couldn't. Like, It didn't grab me. Didn't, like, pull me in.
I watched them all in one day. It was great. I loved it.
God, I love this weapon. This weapon's so sick.
We're now on the 8th generation, or is that 6th? I think that's the 6th. Yeah, that sweep attack's pretty good for, like, taking out multiple enemies at once. Like these crows.
Yeah. Thanks for the pebbles, man. That's what I wanted.
The crows never not give you pebbles.
I know.
I think it's when you get the coins, that's when you're bummed, because it's basically giving up to...
Just a little too late.
I'm pretty sure I only had like 3 game series on my PSP. I had, like, before I hacked it, I had.
Oh yeah, PSP back in the day.
I had.
yeah.
I think I had Monster Hunter. I think I had Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I had the Legend of Heroes games.
I had a
was pretty much
I
it.
had a decent collection going on.
Big 5 Arch. Sporting goods?
What was the big 5 arch?
I think we're talking Yu-Gi-Oh here.
I know. I know, but I'm trying to remember what the big 5 arch was.
I guess you kind of like you had like a resurgence because like someone at work played it, right?
Yeah, when I first got my job, I was just working with one guy, and he got onto Yu-Gi-Oh. And we're like, yeah, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh's legit. And then he's like, dude, we should buy cards and like play it on our lunch breaks. And so I invested a bunch of money on cards, and then he invested even more money to get all like the really terrible trap cards.
And because it's a trading card game, you can just do that.
Well, he got all the original set that had all the crazy powerful trap cards, so I was like, okay, well.
Oh, I remember when Digimon was a thing, man.
Do you?
Dude, I love Digimon.
Do you want to know something crazy?
You had one of those Digimon Tamagotchis?
I did. That fought?
too.
That you could fight with people? Yeah.
That was so cool. What's up, Kev?
You know how your friend was the one that bought all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was that guy for Pokemon cards.
That doesn't surprise
in
me.
college. Me and my buddy Kyle were like, we should play Pokemon cards. We have all these cards. Let's learn how to play. And then I was like, all right, if you want to do this though, like, I'm gonna take it seriously. And he's like, I will too.
And Kevin's like, but you don't understand.
You don't understand.
I'm going to go into thousands of dollars of credit card debt so I can destroy your face.
Which is exactly why we don't play Magic.
God, I'd love to play Magic. But we could literally do just like deck mashups.
Pre-builds?
And then
I have a bunch. Or I have 2.
I have 2 as well.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
Well, they're fun to... Those pre-builds are fun to just, like,
Yeah.
buy. Like, and they come out with new seasons, like, every year.
My cards
Yeah.
are probably too old now. They probably wouldn't stand up to your cards.
That's not true. I mean...
Dude, Magic cards are
If we were going to do
famous
it...
for just making more and more powerful cards, so you have to keep buying new cards.
If we were going to do it, I'd probably just go say, let's go buy, like...
The most recent
the basic set.
Yep.
And buy it out.
Well,
There's
that's
only,
what-
like... There's only, like, 8 or something, so it's like...
That's what you and I just did, like, what,
Yeah.
a year and a half ago?
Yeah. It was fun.
My go-to was Gust Cloaks. I had a Gust Cloak deck when I was in high school. It's a white deck.
Yeah. I do remember playing with someone...
Chill
The
out.
thing-
I didn't play blue. Did not play blue.
I prefer white if I'm going to play a deck.
Yeah.
But I
So
remember the first
It
introduction...
surprises me. I feel like you're.
You remember when I printed a deck? Like, and then I basically just threw it away immediately?
Which is
'cause-
also why we would never play. Because you're like, oh, well, I could just print cards, and then I can make a tier 1 deck. And I was like, I'm not
Hey,
going to do that.
it's not going to be a tier 1 deck. It's going to be a mill deck. Because if I'm going to play a card game, I want a mill.
Was there like a real mill mechanic in Magic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's where it's
if you're
hardcore.
blue.
Yeah, that's what Blue's all about, or one of the things Blue's all about.
Oh, so this is why we never played Magic. Because Kevin's a blue player.
Does that surprise you?
No, it does not.
Kevin is the biggest like proponent of like try to do the coolest combo in the world.
That works 1/10 of the time.
Yeah.
But that one time, man,
It's real annoying.
it's real annoying.
Also, big fan of green.
Just like giant monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's wrong with Mill? Mill's. I mean,
It's just frustrating.
It's
frustrating to play against.
See, I've never actually played a Mill deck in Magic. I've only played Hearthstone Mill decks.
Which is just as frustrating to play against because you get to a point where you go, I'm not
it's
losing because of...
It's worse in Magic because Magic games last way longer than Hearthstone games.
Yeah, they do.
It's like you're going to spend 45 minutes.
Used to be a black player. Black's a decent one. I like black.
Yeah, black's good.
Black's fun.
I never played a black deck, but I played against black decks. And
The first Magic deck I ever played was a black deck. But I also played it against someone who did not...
Kill me.
Who made up rules so that he could just win.
I played against a guy who shuffled his deck continuously throughout the play session. But like the kind of shuffling where he was clearly just like looking at the cards and like tossing the ones he needed at the top.
Yeah, I played against...
Why would you shuffle throughout the whole time?
So he could
Because he
pull
was
the
an
best,
asshole.
best cards he needed.
Yeah, but that's not allowed. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to shuffle
Well,
again.
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
We're sharing our times the fact that both of us played with cheaters the first time we played Magic.
Same guy?
No.
No.
What if it was?
Yeah, no, my guy was playing like a Sif deck and he just made up rules and he's like, oh, well, this guy's now immune to all black spells. Forever. And then I was like, okay, and I finally found a card that was like, remove the guy who was saying was making... From the game, and he's like, no, it still counts.
There's a green deck.
And that's when I walked away.
Was it a black spell?
My nephew...
No, it was a gray spell. And I removed him from the game, so I was like, it works, it's not a black spell. It removed from the game, he goes, no, it doesn't count. He's like, his ability was still in play.
That's like...
And I was like, and I am done playing this game.
Invest way too much in
This was middle school.
their reputation as a
It was
as a
middle
gamer.
school, so obviously, like, who cares? But I still remember that was my introduction to Magic.
That's a bummer, man.
And I was like, wow.
I got lucky. Like I played against some pretty shitty people, but my buddy who was the guy who like got me into Magic, he was super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
before
we're
I bought
still
cards,
talking about
he
card
gave
games.
Me, yeah, we're farming stuff. Oh, hey, do you guys want to
does that
see
mean?
the first concept art for Sidecar Games logo? That was like 2 years old.
Oh, yeah.
That I drew at work. Don't narc.
There it is.
There it is.
That's how it started.
It is on a Post-it note. Pretty sure I took a picture of that and sent it to Kevin.
Yep. And then I roughly made it what it is today. So my nephew, he has a bunch of Magic cards.
Mm-hmm.
And he has all their like pre-built ones, you know. And he has this one deck called Nessa, and it's from this set that has like powers, or not powers,
Enchantments?
artifacts.
Oh, artifacts.
And
That's pretty much a staple.
no, not
in the
artifacts.
game now.
It's like tech or something like that. I forget what it is, but anyway, you get to put. It's a separate resource. So you build up like, oh, I get. Let's just call it token, not tokens. Let's see, because that's a real term. Let's use chips. Let's say chips, just because I can't think of any.
Wait, this
words.
is Magic that we're talking
Yeah,
about?
this is Magic. So you get like a when you play a card, when this enters the battlefield, gain 2 chips. Use 2 chips on this card to gain +2/+2, right? And then I had a card that was like tap a mana
It's a Meyer deck.
to spend to gain 2. The character's name was
Real
Nessa. Anyway, but
That sounds
I
a lot
feel like I'm
the,
cheating.
the later expansions of Dominion.
It feels like I'm cheating because I'm just picking up like these counters. Oh god, that was rough. God, that's cool.
Those colorless artifact decks used to be brutal.
All right.
Yeah, that they did.
I think I have quite a few health files now.
Artifacts are, is that blue or white?
They're colorless, generally.
Isn't there a deck set that used a lot of upgrades, though? Like a ton of +1...
White's generally about, like, spreading out a bunch of little dudes and, like, making them powerful
Making them
over
powerful.
time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's generally a white thing to do. Green's about like building one monster super quick, where white's all about like flooding a battlefield.
Well, green's like.
I love how
turn
you're
two-
killing like birds and you're just like having the best time of your life.
This weapon's so fun. It's just this tiny little lady and this giant ass hammer. Hey, I gotta get my kicks somewhere.
You need
man.
to. You need to play Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
That hammer would
yeah.
be like 4 times the size of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so funny.
All right, I think I'm ready.
How many?
Alright.
I feel like you got a lot.
He's got at least what is that? 10?
Do we need more water? Do I need more whiskey? Kevin's got full water.
I'm doing
like
okay.
Chris
That's
is
like
working
a
on
I feel like I
beer.
have to pee soon, but
Do you want to do that before?
Well, it's 8:15.